Hello friends, today we are going to see the MCQ of hydrology. So first question, water supply includes option A, collection, transportation and treatment of water, option B, distribution of water to the consumers, option C, provision of hydrants for firefighting, option D, all the above. So the correct answer is option D, all the above. So next question, per capita demand of water is calculated in liters, option A, per person per day, option B, per person per month, option C, per person per year, option D, none of these. So the correct answer is option A, per person per day. So next question, a city supplies includes option A, domestic water demand, option B, industrial and commercial water demands and demand for the public uses and fire, option C, water losses, option D, all the above. So the correct answer is option D, all the above. So next question, the average domestic consumption under normal condition in an Indian city per day per person is option A, 105 liters, option B, 115 liters, option C, 125 liters, option D, 135 liters. So the correct answer is option D, 135 liters. So next question, the total domestic consumption in the city water supply is assumed option A, 20%, option B, 30%, option C, 40%, option D, 60%. So the correct answer is option D, 60%. So next question, while designing a water supply of an industrial township, industrial and commercial water demand of the total supply is assumed option A, 10%, option B, 10 to 15%, option C, 15 to 20%, option D, 20 to 25%. So the correct answer is option D, 20 to 25%. So next question, the demand for the public uses in the city does not include water required for option A, watering of public parks, option B, watering of public gardens, option C, sprinkling on roads, option D, drinking purpose. So the correct answer is option D, drinking purpose. So next question, pick up the incorrect statement from the following regarding fire hydrants. Option A, fire hydrants are fitted in the water mains at 100 meter to 150 meter apart. Option B, the minimum water pressure at the fire hydrant is kept 1.5 kg per centimeter square. The water pressure 1 to 1.5 kg per centimeter square is made available for 4 to 5 hours for constant use. Option D, none of this. So the correct answer is option D, none of this. So next question, 45 liters of water per person per day is provided in option A, office building, option B, hotels, option C, hostels, option D, nursing homes. So the correct answer is option A, office building. So next question, 135 liters of water per person per day is provided in option A, nursing homes, option B, hostels, option C, residential schools, option D, all the above. So the correct answer is option D, all the above. The next question, the fire demand of the city may be worked out by option A, Kuchling formula, option B, Freeman formula, option C, Underwright's formula, option D, all the above. So the correct answer is option D, all the above. The next question, the fire demand for a city of population 50,000 according to the Gottridge formula, option A, 40 million liters per day, option B, 42 million liters per day, option C, 44 million liters per day, option D, 48 million liters per day. So the correct answer is option C, 44 million liters per day. So next question, the population growth curve is option A, S-shaped curve, option B, parabolic curve, option C, circular curve, option D, straight line. So the correct answer is option A, S-shaped curve. So next question, pick up the incorrect statement from the following. The source of surface water is from option A, stream and rivers, option B, storage reservoirs, option C, springs, option D, ponds and lakes. So the correct answer is option C, springs. So because stream, rivers, storage reservoirs and pond, lakes are surface water, only spring is the underground water. So next question, pick up the incorrect statement from the following. The underground sources of water is option A, wells, option B, springs, option C, infiltration wells, option D, storage reservoirs. So the correct answer is option D, storage reservoirs. So next question, the storage capacity of reservoir may be divided into three zones the lowest zone is option A, dead storage, option B, useful storage, option C, surcharge storage, option D, none of this. So the correct answer is option A, dead storage. So next question, surcharge storage zone of a reservoir is option A, below dead storage, option B, between dead storage and useful storage, option C, above the useful storage, option D, also known as valley storage. So the correct answer is option B, between dead storage and useful storage. So next question, the lowest outlet sluice is the dam is provided, option A, below the dead storage, option B, on the top level of the dead storage, option C, on the top level of the useful storage, option D, at the center of the dam. So the correct answer is option B, on the top level of the dead storage. So next question, pick up the correct statement from the following. Option A, a hydrograph is the plot the discharge versus time. Option B, the Morse curve is plot accumulated flow versus time. Option C, the Morse curve continuously rises. Option D, all the above. So the correct answer is option D, all the above. So next question, the ratio of total capacity and dead storage is kept. Option A 8, option B 6, option C 4, option D 3. So the correct answer is option C 4. So next question, in the reservoir the average volume of sediment deposition is 0.15 million cubic per year if the dead storage of the total capacity of the reservoir are 8 million cubic meters and 36 million cubic meters respectively. So options are, the reservoirs will theoretically be silted in 240 years. Option B, the reservoirs will start reducing after 60 years. Option C, both A and B. Option D, neither A nor B. So the correct answer is option C, both A and B. So next question, shales are option A porous, option B permeable, option C porous and permeable, option D porous but not permeable. So the correct answer is option D, porous but not permeable. So next question, from the surface of reservoir evaporation may be minimized by the sprinkling. Option A spirit, option B hydrochloric acid, option C acetyl alcohol, option D methane. So the correct answer is option C, acetyl alcohol. So next question, the capability of soil mass of full width and the depth of transmit of water is known as option A porosity, option B permeability, option C transmissibility, option D none of this. So the correct answer is option B permeability. So next question, for determining the velocity of flow underground water, the most commonly used non-empirical formula is option A Darcy formula, option B Schleicher formula, option C Hazen formula, option D Lacey's formula. So the correct answer is option A Darcy's formula. So next question, the coefficient of permeability of soil is generally expressed in option A centimeter per second, option B centimeter per minute, option C centimeter square per second, option D centimeter square per minute. So the correct answer is option A centimeter per second. So next question, the well is considered to be a good if it is sunk into option A clay, option B sand, option C coarse gravel, option D silt. So the correct answer is option C coarse gravel. So next question, an aquiclude is a non-artesian aquifer, option B an artesian aquifer, option C a confined bed of impervious material between aquifers, option D a large water body underground. So the correct answer is option C, a confined bed of impervious material between aquifers. So next question, perched aquifers generally occur option A below the water table, option B above the water table, option C in aquicludes, option D in artesian aquifers. So the correct answer is option B above the water table. So next question, the specific capacity of yield of wells is generally expressed in option A meter cube per second, option B meter cube per hour, option C meter cube per hour per meter square, option D meter cube hour per meter square per meter. So the correct answer is option D meter cube per hour per meter square per meter. The next question, The most important and widely used tube well is in India is option A strainer well, option B cavity well, option C slotted well, perforated pipe well. So then correct answer is option A strainer well. So next question, the strainer type tube well is unsuitable for option A coarse gravels, option B fine sandy strata, option C clean gravels, option D none of the above. So the correct answer is option B fine sandy strata. So next question, Abyssinian tube well is the special type of option A slotted type wells, option B cavity type wells, option C strainer type wells, option D none of the above. So the correct answer is option C strainer type wells.